Are we live? Should be. Can you see us and hear us? Cannot see anything here. I'm getting ads. What the hell? Skip ad. Okay, I can see myself. Oh, I'm gonna stay like a statue for the whole life. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Excuses for the delay. We've tried to Sam trying to improvise last minute.
Improvise what?
Eh?
Improvise what?
The lights. You made it an entirely new setup,
which gives more quality.
You are out of topic. I was not speaking about that. I was saying that you improvised last minute, which is what happened, isn't it?
Piss off.
Piss off. I'm pissing off from the start, like from before 60 minutes of live. I'm pissing off already.
Look at the quality.
I mean, well, on my end, it doesn't look good. But I don't know, like over there.
Why don't you put? Give me your mobile.
I will use my mobile internet.
No. Why don't you give me your mobile 1 second?
What's the problem?
Because.
Whew. So how have you guys been?
Here, look.
What did you do the entire week?
Orion, there is a button on quality. You change the quality to HD, and then magically, it's good. Orion. Oh.
It's a bit dark. The lights are a bit...
No, I can change it like this. And it becomes magically. It's about brightness, the button.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Well, okay, it's better now.
Yeah.
Much better. Well, guys, I have officially reached an age that technology runs faster than me. So he bullies me day in, day out that I'm unable to understand or pick up technology anymore. So very soon I'm going to be like my mom that says, what does this device do? Does it bake potatoes? Does it take out the trash? So, well.
Here it looks shit.
What?
Here it looks shit.
Yeah, it looked shit sometimes because the internet is not connecting very well. It doesn't. I know how to change the quality, but in general, sometimes the signal breaks up. Why the fuck not? But you're gonna take 20 minutes to appear on this.
10. Speak to people.
That's not very nice of you.
Danny.
I mean, what can you do when you have to do with a kid trapped in an adult's body?
You piss off, both. All of you.
And a dirty mouth?
All of the universe.
Why are you... Signomi, why are you insulting people that you don't know? Okay, now he wants to do a bubble tea or a boba, whichever name is you're familiar with, if you're familiar with it. That's definitely, he's become very good at making it, I have to be honest. So we buy, if you don't know what bubble tea is, it's...
Educate yourself. How dare you?
It has nothing to do with
Peasants.
it. I'm not going to repeat what you said. So
I'm coming to repeat myself.
Stop it.
Educate yourself.
Stop. It's not important. It's just a fucking drink.
It's tea. It's a cup of tea. It's black tea.
Starchidya mas.
It's black tea.
Anyway.
How dare don't you know black tea?
Can you go and take your slipper and shove it up your ass? Otherwise, I'm going to do it for you. Don't do this again. You're going to break something and then I'm going to crack your spine in 3 pieces.
You need to know black tea.
Eh, go and take your. Now you're gonna make the black tea with one slipper.
I'm gonna chase them with carrots. I'm gonna chase you with carrots.
Who's gonna chase who with carrots?
Me!
Who?
People!
Okay. Did your migraine drugs work
Piss off!
in a hallucinogenic way? Just saying. So back to what I was saying. So bubble tea is a type of tea-based beverage invented somewhere in Taiwan, apparently in the early 80s, and it was popularized in America around the 90s. And the rest of us peasants, we jumped into the hype the past, I don't know, 3 years or so. So it's become wildly successful here in the UK and Japan. At some point last year, it became very, very popular. Yeah, you just boil black tea usually, and or matcha. That's also incredible. And you cook tapioca balls that contain a small amount of nothing. We take the tapioca balls without sugar, and we add a bit of sugar or honey. I also add honey. And you cook them like for a couple minutes. They become very soft and chewy.
Or you can
And
cook human balls is good enough.
Cook human balls. I wouldn't like to do that. It would definitely compromise the taste of the black tea. So while sipping your tea, you also get the tapioca balls with the straw. The bubble tea has a larger straw, like a big one, so the balls can fit to pass through. And you can drink it either warm or cold. Both of them are nice. So if you don't know it, definitely recommended. So let's see what you guys are saying. I'm happy you guys are playing another live show. I see someone has read our newsletter. I'm gonna I'm gonna speak about that in a minute. Can you stop flashing your ass to random neighbors over there? Oh, Christemo. Christemo. Good evening, everyone, and hello to everyone who just joined. Let me see. Let me read your names. Shadow Spa, Diana, Neme, Aaron Collins, Gav, Melissa, Mark, Julio, JC, Nora. Okay. Kudos for the Terminator t-shirt. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and I bought it quite a few years ago from Hot Topic. I mean, Hot Topic has incredible t-shirts, movie t-shirts. Yeah, sorry for the sweatpants, but I can wear nothing else when I'm home. Okay. Been editing a new MV using new Roy's song. Roy's are still active? I used to like them when they came out.
Hello.
But they somehow magically disappeared.
Hello.
I'm still making more SOG MVs as well. The last one you made was incredible, and I'm yet to share it. Lol, you're a baby. Yes, he is a baby. You're a baby.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Amal, can you stop distributing insults right and left? What is your relationship to him? We are engaged for 3 years now, and nobody finds the time to get married. First of all, why do I want to get married to you? Like, thinking about it.
No, it's the opposite. Why should I invest my life with you? What do I get? What's my return on investment?
Your return on investment? I don't know, more cat hair?
As long as it's not pube hair.
No, thank you. I've forgotten what that looks like. I have...
Leave me because I was about to say something very petty.
yeah, don't say anything petty because that's gonna be, you know, against you. Sophia is mommy. Well. Anyone knows if they're a couple or siblings or friends? Siblings. Well, we've been called siblings plenty of times before. Like, people are, guys, are you siblings? Well, not exactly. But after a point in your relationship, like, couples tend to look like each other sometimes. Quite often, actually. So there is that air of, yeah, we're family, like even blood related. So
She pisses me off morning and night. Why?
who pisses who off?
Sophia,
Oh,
I'm starting to throw you socks from the beginning.
stop throwing things. I'm gonna throw you out of the window the way you are, like this. Bing! And it's also a shit. Don't. Okay, I'm not downloading anything. Just don't crack the screen because I have a lot of shit there.
I gave you this laptop.
Okay, don't crack it.
Do whatever I want.
We also have shitty windows. Not very easy to throw people from those windows.
Those windows are very nice. They are double glass windows.
Thank God they are double. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother to come and live here. I mean, why would I give an absurd amount of money for an apartment with single windows?
You see,
that practically
houses that are around.
Misolepto, that practically guarantee that you're gonna have a cold forever, especially if you're sleeping next to one of them.
I've lived for over 10 years in a house with shitty windows.
Why would anybody live in a house with single windows if they could afford to have something with double windows, which is the minimum standard?
That was it.
According to my humble opinion. Well, the only time that I ever lived in an apartment or a house with single windows when I was in Japan, and essentially I was living alone and I had to get the cheapest I could find, like value for money, whatever. But the default there was apartments with single windows, even if, you know,
yeah, and no heating.
No heat. Of course, no heating.
Why do you need heating in Japan?
No heating. I mean, like,
it's the holy country.
I don't know. Well, at some point we have to talk about that. I mean, I don't want Japanese people to get offended by this type of conversation, because it's not like I'm saying, "Oh, Japan bad" or something. It's just, as a person coming from the West, that is used to very different standard of living, it's very, very weird. It's I mean, I didn't know that this thing existed before until I went to Japan and they told me, yeah, no heating. And I'm like, what? It's like, so
oh, you're saving lots of money. That's good.
What? You're saving lots of money? I used to sleep with 4 or 5 layers of clothing. Yeah. And many times I used to have those warming heat patches on me, like patches with activated charcoal and something else, and iron something, that it gets activated through motion or shaking, or as soon as it touches your skin, your piece of clothing, whatever. So yeah, they do have air condition, but air condition is not for heat. I mean, it definitely blows hot air, but it's very bad quality. And as soon as you switch off, you freeze. It's not heat that stays, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I didn't finish catching up with what you guys were saying. Oh, Paul is here. Ciao, Paul. Priscilla. Is making bubble tea there in the kitchen. He will be with us shortly. Did you see? Yes. Da-da-dum.
Just a matter of a few seconds.
You're breaking my heart. I'm on a diet for medical reasons. Well, I hope you're okay, Nora. And like I said before, tapioca literally has very, very little calories. It doesn't have gluten. It doesn't have, just has a tiny bit of carbs. But how many balls are you gonna put in your portion of bubble tea?
You can
So-
still go to the what I said before. You can get human balls, which is good
Ma,
for
can you-
diet.
can you give us a break with the human balls? I mean,
Those are good, and Paolo can give you a tip or two.
going back to my whiskey sour. Whiskey sour. Amazing.
Why do you want something sour? Life is already sour enough.
Ciao Italia.
Ma basta questa canzone.
Hello, Infinite Constellations. Now's the best time to get married. You don't need to invite anyone who would ruin it. Malaka, that's a fucking good idea.
Suki bliet,
Eh? What do you say?
suki bliet,
It's a fucking good idea.
suka bliet.
I photographed a wedding back when it was tier 2 here. It was tiny and awesome. That's a legitimate idea. Like you just invite 5 people and you're done.
What, suka bliet?
Are you even listening?
No.
Ma, can you take the bananas out of your ears or something?
As I said, I have problems with my ears.
People here are saying that now it's the best time to get married because you can get married and invite practically no one. And, you don't have the obligation, I have to invite blah, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. So you don't have to invite anyone. That's
You can keep
amazing.
it even later. Virtual wedding is going to be my wedding.
Virtual wedding?
Yeah. If your mom comes to you and says, we have to invite, I need to invite 400 people. Yes, indeed, virtually. How about that?
Yeah, you live stream it.
How about we live stream all your friends?
What is the other language that you speak? Is it Italian? Well, for Sam, that's true. He's Italian. For me, it's Greek. So these are our mother tongues.
If you want.
Hello, Andrew.
I also speak good Yellish.
Welcome. You speak good what?
Yellish.
What is Yellish?
The language of yelling?
The language of yelling. Did you just invent that? Okay.
Do you want a bit of ice in your bubble tea?
I don't want any ice.
But at least you can drink it.
I love the purple lights that show on your window sometimes. Looks like a bus. Yes, it is a bus. See, we have visual effects. We are living on the first floor. Can you imagine Sophia and Sam's wedding with the cats? I'm afraid the cats are not gonna be able to make an appearance. However, Linda was at our engagement party. She came. Yeah, she came and she was there present. Sadly, Vulis, my older cat, my Persian, was not alive. He had already passed like a year before.
Yeah, passed already?
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
I think he had passed.
I don't remember that.
The year before. So Linda was there. Linda was my mom's cat, and she also passed 2 years ago.
Who's your brother's cat?
It was my brother's cat for 3 days, and then he was irresponsible and he gave it to my mom. Like this.
Can't bother.
Can't bother. So, mom, pick up the slack. So anyway, Linda became my mom's cat, and obviously also my cat because I was living in the same house. And 2 years ago, exactly, like she passed out of old age, and yeah, her health had deteriorated a lot after Vuli passed because she was kicking his ass like day in day out, but when he passed, she completely fell apart. Like her health, from top health, she became like this immediately. So anyway, So Linda was present during our
Boba.
wedding, but I highly doubt that any of our cats will be during our wedding, during our engagement. But I highly doubt that any of our current cats will be able to be present during our impending wedding, if he manages to get his shit together. Sophia promised to come to my wedding, but that's not happening anytime soon. Royce made a best of release album like a year ago. I didn't think they had enough songs for it. Hello, Kuzai Gaming, and welcome to everyone who. Sophia Pastanami Vrista Rosik. Christ Angel, I'm sorry about that. People got offended with your Russian swearing.
What's your problem? Are you a kid? My Russian swearing.
So don't monkey around with bananas. A virtual wedding. Yeah, we could actually live stream a portion of like the most interesting portion of the wedding. Like
Where I get drunk.
Where you get drunk, yeah.
And I get naked.
So we found out that Sam likes Skyrim. Do you like Skyrim? I never played Skyrim.
Skyrim?
Did you take an arrow to your knee?
What?
No, you did.
What are you talking about?
Sophia, you and Sam are soulmates, obviously, was born for each other.
I don't know.
Is that true?
I just know that I hate you. So.
Why do you hate me? Well, why am I getting such... It's completely for.
What I just love in my life is black tea, Leah, and that's it. And my cats. That's it. You? I'm not so sure.
Okay, then I will get my bags and go.
Go.
First you go to hell and then I go.
Say she's not going. She's 100% dependent.
Okay. Hello officially now, Sam. Yep.
So officially.
Welcome. So
see, these are the balls.
First of all, you chose the completely wrong glass for.
It's orange. I'm a Halloween man. I'm gonna pick an orange glass.
It's orange, but it's glass, so it's very hot that I cannot grab it.
That's why I asked you, do you want the ice?
Well, for 40 minutes or something. I don't know, until it sort of cools down.
You can drink it. It's not that hot. Come on.
It's steaming hot.
Women. Why are they so complicated?
Shadow's Paw is speaking about collaborating with Japanese artists. It's quite
unlikely.
It's quite tricky.
And unlikely.
It's quite tricky.
And unlikely.
Why?
Do not the cut.
Do not the cut.
Do not.
Do not the cut.
Just do not these collaborations.
He doesn't like it.
I'm Westerner.
It's quite difficult because usually, I mean, this is a well-known fact. I'm not spilling the beans on anything major.
I will just make a sign.
Yes. So Visual K specifically,
why the fuck do you
Visual
want to
K
try
management, they tend to be very fussy, and Visual K bands, like almost all of them that take themselves seriously, they do have a management and something else called a jimusho, which is like the office. It's two kinds of, let's say, management. They have some admin roles. So until you cut through the bureaucracy and they approve you for a collaboration, you basically lost every drop of enthusiasm and willingness to work with anybody. And this is why Visual K never actually picked up big time overseas, because and I've been through this for a very long time, And I've worked with people like that for a very long time. And I can tell you with certainty that even big shark organizers from overseas, they stopped having any interest in visual K bands because it's like too much effort for what? It's not Celine Dion, it's not Metallica, it's not. And they're like,
Yeah.
I am sorry, why do I have to take all this amount of shit and this crazy demands when, I don't know,
I
the math doesn't exactly justify the amount of torture I'm going to go through. So they say F you managements. So eventually the bands are the ones who get depression, and the bands are the one who get into debt, and they split up and they commit suicide quite often. uh, it's not unusual at all in the visual case scene for people to just kick the bucket.
Just
um,
do not the cut.
it's sad. Long story short, it's a very sad thing, and the musician, the creator, ultimately takes the final blow.
Yeah.
So, and it's not that easy for doors to open for you in Japan if you are 100% independent. Like, you can totally make it in the West as an independent musician. You say, I don't give a shit about it. I mean, like, here in the West, in order for you to get a management, you need to reach a certain level. Okay. uh, Over there it works in a completely different way. From day one you get a management, or after a year or something you get a management.
Plus
Like,
here in the West,
if you want to make it.
sorry, here in the West, you are not. Sorry, here in the West, you don't belong to the management.
Yeah, you don't belong to the management, and they don't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
You tell the management what to do, unless obviously you have signed a blood contract as a major artist,
Yeah,
like,
but still
let's
you're
say
not.
Black Veil Brides, a big artist. So in that case you're the puppet of the major
Yeah, but
label.
your life is not binded.
No,
That this is
no, in Japan
in
I've
Asia
seen
is different.
in Japan I've seen bands getting literally abused by their managers. And we're not speaking about big bands, we're speaking about very, very small bands. When I was in Bloodstained Child, I used to play with all those bands all the time, like almost every weekend. And these bands that were tiny. But like I said, you hire a management and a gym show, the office, whatever, the two kinds of management, like from almost day one, almost. If you're visual K, if you're metal, you can keep being independent for plenty of years. But if you're visual K, usually they do it like from the start, like idols, the J-pop part of the industry. But yeah, anyway, it sucks.
Do not the cut.
Do not the cut. So because he experienced a small portion of that bureaucracy and that kind of mentality, he's like,
Why
no.
the fuck? I mean, it's like, what all this trouble?
There are many amazing Japanese artists that I would love to collaborate with if given the chance.
If with less hassle.
Well, we know that that's not going to be like that. We know that there's going to be a level of hassle at all costs. But anyway, I definitely welcome these kind of collaborations because I've had very good experiences.
Of course.
Like on the Human Paradox, we had Mia from Megibray. Sadly, Megibray are not around anymore. One of the very good bands that had remained.
But there was not that much hassle with Mia. So to be honest,
no, he was he was very nice actually.
apart from the fact that they work on 48 hertz.
Okay, they have a different methodology. I mean, it's normal. So, my mother is Russian, my father is Greek.
Good for you.
Okay. Some managers of the mainstream are screwed up. It's crazy. Well, let's say most. Julio says, yeah, I've noticed that independent artists are a real rarity in Japan. And for the others, there are always layers of bureaucrats in the way. Yes, there are way too many middlemen in the Japanese music industry. And not just the music industry, also in the acting industry. But since we are musicians, let's just
Yeah.
limited to the music industry for now. There's way too many middlemen, and they are super annoying. And the most annoying of all for me personally is when they you know what I'm gonna say, aren't you? It's that when you're trying to book a Japanese band for overseas, they are like,
That's why I was laughing.
I know.
It is too
so
funny.
let's say that the band has 4 members, okay? Ma calm down, okay. So let's say that the band has 4 members.
Listen to this.
So the booker, assumes that, okay, so I'm gonna book tickets for 4 members, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, we want tickets for 8 people, or
There you go.
7 people, or 9 people. And the booker is like, what the fuck? And usually one person is hair and makeup, one is a manager, the other one is another manager, and there might be some other person.
The manager of the manager.
The manager of the
then
manager.
the accountant, because we need to calculate the margin. And then you will ask.
Oh, the technician, one technician.
Yeah.
Usually.
Then and then you are like.
And we're not. And again, we are not speaking about bands in the caliber of 1 O'Clock. Okay,
No,
we're speaking about
go lower.
Much smaller bands,
and here
even tiny bands that do not sell shit.
We're talking about.
I'm not gonna say names.
A few hundreds, 300 people venue. So they are asking 8, 9 people staff to bring with, and it's extreme. But that's the way they work.
Yeah, well, so that's the funniest thing, and that's why usually they get denied.
Yeah, that's it.
Because they're like, okay, fine, I will pay you the 9 people to come on tour.
No, you cost me 10,000 just in flights.
Okay, wait, but if you're big enough, and I know that I'm gonna make my money back, fine, I'm gonna pay you the tickets. But if it's a tiny band that doesn't sell nothing,
if you make me
people
100 people per show, what's my return on investment on that
Yeah.
show? And you're like, what? I'm gonna book you 10,000 tickets, 10,000 euros per flight, and then it's all about you selling your merch. And it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
It's a win-win situation when it's with bands and organizers.
So so that was part of the reason why
you can drink your boba. It's
Visual Kei met its demise in the West, and eventually also in Japan. It went down because both management and the artist mentality were kind of crooked.
Guys, they are running Visual Kei in the level of Metallica for bands that they are in the level of I don't know, they are in the beginning.
It's still one of my favorite genres, and I still like.
I'm not talking
whenever I
about
will listen to
that.
music, I will listen to Visual Kei, but I'm very conscious about the reality there. I still love
But they
the music, the people, the style, the everything, but
they cannot run it with that concept. You cannot have you cannot act diva.
Anyway, whatever.
It is what it is. Look how many balls.
My hands are burning, first of all.
You put it down like this and you suck it.
You suck it. So people are saying, some people told me that Nuclear Blast are messed up. I don't know if they're being truthful. Oh, it's Napalm Records. What about them? I haven't heard anything, to be honest.
And to be honest,
no, we haven't heard
Who
anything.
cares?
So if you have any information, just share so we can gossip together.
I was thinking, guys, the other day we watched a fantastic movie, Slugs.
Oh my god.
It was incredible.
I
really liked it.
Oh my god.
And to be honest, I was thinking that we could comment on it, you and I.
They hired porn stars.
Incredible.
They hired porn stars to play because that was not acting.
What if we make a video about it, a commentary video, you and I?
No.
Why?
I told you why.
I want to do it.
I told you why.
I'm gonna do it alone.
Why are you announcing things that
I didn't
are
announce.
not going to happen?
I didn't announce it. Stop it.
You're saying bullshit. What are you all drinking? We are drinking the boba that we were talking about before, or the bubble tea. It's black tea with tapioca balls. Tapioca balls are soft and chewy, and they come from the cassava plant that I believe is native to Asia. So it's a Taiwanese invention that has taken the world by storm.
You can either eat it, suck it, or spit it in the face of your partner.
If you do this, your glasses are going to become contact lenses. That's the only thing I'm telling you. That's the only thing I'm telling you. If you do this, your glasses are going to become contact lenses, and this smile is going to become inverted, and I'm not even joking, okay? Don't. It's not funny. Thank you.
You're a very sad creature. You cannot accept humor.
That's not humor. That's bullshit. Exotic tea. Oh, you can make it with whatever tea you want.
No, you cannot.
As
it's supposed to be
as long as it's
black tea. Yeah.
Well, the correct recipe for, well, if you go to the shop, they make it with any sort of tea. The matcha version is incredible.
The standard is
milk tea, which is Assam tea with boiled with water, with milk.
Stopuzzo.
With milk, and then you also cook the tapioca balls and you add them. Have you listened to Agitato before? I've heard the name, but I haven't listened to them or any other new visual kei band. And when I say by new, I mean anybody that came in the past 3 years. Came out in the past 3 years. Sorry, my cat was looking for Vani, I think. Vani!
She's depressed.
She's depressed? We might go and grab here. No kitties have made an appearance yet. They're not around. Oh, what happened is that they are not around because they're kind of depressed. And you know why? Our cats are the first ones in this household who are experiencing the adverse effects of Brexit. Whatever you think about it, for or against, it's not the topic of this conversation. The point is that there are consequences. Yeah, the most easy, like the thing that happened first was that they stopped importing our cats' food, the one that they've been eating for 5 years or something. And we tried to give them something else, and it caused them digestive issues, and they are super depressed because it causes them pain in the guts, and it's kind of a difficult situation.
Quite.
We've been cooking bland food, which is like chicken and rice, and then you just I'm struggling to find the word here. You make them a puree or something, so it's easy for them to eat. So, but it's not a very nice or permanent solution. So now I order something else.
I got
try your luck.
Very good at this.
Christ Angel, I'm afraid that this show is not just mine. It's split in two. Like, you know, we live together and we are in the same band. So, but at some point I might do a live alone if that's what you prefer. But here it's a completely different setup.
If you prefer, I can leave.
That's his. Bye. Why are you leaving? Nobody meant anything bad about you. Can you come back? Okay. There's the vinegar. in the cupboard, just take a shot and come back if you're offended. We will go to grab a kitty or two from the bedroom. What did you buy for them? Maybe I can look for it and send it over. That's so nice of you, Diana. Sadly, because we have four cats, we usually buy the 8 kg food. It's a brand called Optima Nova. It's very high in protein. It's like 80%, 75% protein. Whereas the average cat food is full of grain and it has just very, very low amounts of protein. And I think it's manufactured in Spain. So now, if we have to order it, or even if somebody sends it as a gift to us, they have to pay an insane amount of shipping. Plus, we will have to pay customs 100%. So it's not even worth the try. I actually think there will be an EU friendly black market in the UK sooner rather than later. Well, until then, we will have to make do with something else. But thank you so much for being so nice and saying that. Um, are you coming back?
No. Can't be bothered.
And by asking, I mean come back. How many cats does it take to become a crazy cat lady? I haven't defined the number quite yet, but I was normal like 50 cats ago or something, or 100. I don't know. I actually became a crazy cat lady as soon as I met my cat Vuli, and that was back in 2000. That's when we met, and he was already 4 years old, and I went super crazy about that cat. You know, it's like the prettiest boy I've ever met, and I went crazy for Persians. He was a Persian chinchilla in the color of honey. They call it red. So yeah. Tu prendi la chitarra? Sì. So let me drink. Now it's a better temperature. How to summon Sam? Sam, come back. Use the Dragon Balls. So when is the live show coming out? Actually, a child. So we just got confirmed for a new show. We don't know when we will be able to announce the news, but I believe like it's a matter of days. So if you read, if you got our newsletter, you probably read about that. So it's going to be an online festival, and because it's online, you will be able to attend from home, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm actually becoming a fan of the online festivals. It's like, I don't know. I mean, okay, you do not have the physical presence of people, so you cannot really exchange energy with people. But still, people can see you, and even if they're in, as long as they have an internet connection, regardless of location, which is great for some of you guys who live very far, and it's not easy for us to tour to you. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
She's my daughter.
Ciao.
Nobody
Meow.
understands us.
Meow. Is it free of charge? I think that it is. Yeah, I think it will be. I'm not sure about the one that we already confirmed for the 27th of February. I'm not sure whether that one is free because that's the virtual Animan Game Con that is organized in the UK. I'm not sure whether that one is free. I haven't checked. I think it will be free
I've been
though, because I didn't.
offline, to be honest.
I didn't find any information for tickets.
I'm writing songs, so I'm being quite busy. And
So what have you been doing? You just came up with something amazing, didn't you?
yesterday as well. In the last 2 days, I wrote 2 songs that they are quite.
You've been quite prolific with your migraine and whatnot.
Yeah, they are a pain in the ass, but they usually motivate me because they get me depressed, and I'm getting quite aggressive, to be honest. I'm writing aggressive shit.
You're writing aggressive shit. Are you considering changing genre? Going to death metal or something?
No, but also my music, also the zombie sound. They
Y-
are becoming more aggressive and more industrial, like aggressive, more grungy. Not grunge. If I get the riffs and I add the electronics, that sound is more violent.
Mm.
Like
And I wholeheartedly approve.
the previous album I wrote, it was more cinematic, more open. It was a more
Mm.
pussy like. It was
What
if
do
you
you,
are a pussy.
why the fuck are you saying that?
Vani. Cosa? No.
Don't squeeze here too much. Don't squeeze here. She's gonna leave.
No. No.
Yeah, well, when we were talking like months ago, when we were talking about the new album, I told you that it's probably going to be more energetic and heavier, and actually, it's turning out that that's very true.
Quite
So
violent.
I'm very excited about that. Actually, it's gonna be a banger. When we when we play it
I
at a show.
I am getting very violent.
Ciao, lady.
I started it, I
Ciao,
said
Eremo.
1 year ago, I said, I'm getting very popish. And in the beginning, I wrote a few songs that they are very, very popish, and we're gonna have them. But now, 6 months after, why are you speaking to the microphone? Yeah, il microfono, io parlo, eh.
Io
Sì, papà.
Io parlo perché.
Vieni, papà, no, vieni. C'è spazio per tutti e due.
They
No,
abandon.
no.
They abandon me.
Va bene, allora vieni tu. Facciamo lo scambio. Lo scambio dei gatti.
Ella, na?
Sì, sì.
Ella.
Sì.
The first online event that I've been to was on Discord for the premiere of a video. I stood up until 6 a.m. Oh my god.
No.
At least you talked with the band. Well, the virtual anime and gaming con that we're playing on the 27th of February is also going to be on Discord, from what I saw.
No.
I've personally never attended an event on Discord, and
No.
I admittedly haven't used the platform either, just a couple of times for a chat. Why are you crying? Eh?
A child.
Why are you crying? She's fine.
She's
She's-
my baby.
She's happy and content. Don't cry.
Mia figlia. She's complaining. She didn't have enough piantine oggi, eh?
She had the
Guarda,
piantina,
guarda, shh.
but she ate the entire plant. We're cultivating cat grass for her and Vanilla, and they are attacking the plant.
Cosa, papà?
Why do I keep hearing Mario coin noises?
It's my phone.
It's true. Yeah, that's his notifications.
Sophia.
See. Levy.
No. Don't go away. I made you. I'm your alpha and your omega, and you want to leave me.
She doesn't give a shit. Let her go.
No, Simba.
Simba.
You want to leave
I'm
me?
more proud of that than passing. Oh, you passed your semester.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Congratulations. And I wish you, like, if you guys are in any kind of education, either school or university or any type of degree that you're pursuing, good luck with everything, because I admit that if it's one time tough studying, now under the current situation, it's even tougher. So good luck.
Look at this.
What are you doing?
Hypnosis. Doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't work. She's a cat. Okay, I'm still drinking. Oh, stop. Irony, the cure for the man periods turns out to be catnip. I will plant you a piantino of catnip.
I will smoke it.
You think it's You will smoke it. Oh, that's the useless information of the day. I saw online that people smoke catnip that they planted for the cats, and they end up smoking it, like drying it up, rolling it, and smoking it. Okay, whatever you rocks your boat or something. Why don't you bring your guitar now that no cat is occupying your lap?
Because it's tuned very down.
Again, you tuned it.
Yeah.
You changed the tuning again.
Because I'm writing different stuff. By the
She-
way, guys,
Why don't you play? Why don't you play something for the guys from the new stuff that you're writing? It might actually end up being in the album. We thought we had we thought we had a playlist, a set list,
I am
a track list. But eventually he's telling me, hold it because I came up with some new stuff, and I'm like,
yeah. And you know what's the problem? I'm completely screwed. You need to buy me the Zombie Sam guitar. You owe it to me.
to buy you the Zombie Sam guitar.
Yeah,
And
from
that's-
ESP Guitar. You need to get it for me.
And it's only how many thousands?
3,000. It's not much.
Μισό λεπτό. The custom.
It's not much.
Only 3,000.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna sell my body, make 3,000 for you, and go and grab you the Zombie Sam guitar.
And because you know why? Because I composed already 2 songs, actually 3, with a new tuning for the new album. So this means that on tour we're gonna have a new tuning. Yay! And probably I'm gonna compose more songs with the new tuning. This is the new tuning.
Manullo, it sounds heavy. And then if you compose lower, I will have to sing in death vocals only.
And some of the new Zombie Sam music is composed with this.
Sounds dark and groovy. You can actually drink catnip tea, so you can have tea party with your kitty. That's not a bad idea. Play Psalm 41. Are you able to play?
Not with this tuning, but what do you want from Sam 41?
Sing some wise songs, Lord Sam.
What do you want from Sam 41?
Did the image quality drop suddenly to 240p? Or is it just me?
Just you.
We don't know that.
You do like this.
It dropped, they said. It's possible. Are you downloading anything?
No, I'm not.
Are you using your own internet?
Let me see. Tuck and tuck and tuck and.
Oh, I'm very sorry for the downtime. I don't know why this is happening.
Try now, guys, but should be fine.
What happened?
No idea.
Do you know PCs?
PCs. Oh, fuck me. I'm a disaster with titles, but. No, I don't remember it.
Play something that you remember.
From which album was Pieces?
If you rely on Sam to remember names and titles.
Yeah, I'm a disaster with titles and names.
You keep repeating it, so it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You will never improve. Can you play Hollow Tale? Do you even remember your own song?
No.
On this tuning?
No, it's not on this tuning.
You speak any Spanish? No, I don't speak Spanish, but I understand Spanish, like the general gist. If I read a text, because I have a general knowledge of languages around Spanish. I had Latin at school like for many years, like 6 years. Yeah, and I did French, German, English, and now Italian. So Spanish is a given for me. I used to speak Spanish as a kid, like when I was very, very little, when I was 2, because I was born in Venezuela. So we had a nanny at home, and she was an indigenous person, and she spoke Spanish to me. So I picked it up from her. But then my parents, when we came back to Greece, they didn't speak to me, so I forgot everything, and I wasted an entire language for free. That would have been for free for me. Te amo, yay! I got that. Play Monsoon by Tokyo Hotel.
That wasn't even a band. Don't tell me you like the band.
I never liked the band. That was the one song that became super famous. You know, back then, I was reading all the magazines from Germany. The music magazines like Bravo, and I was also reading smash hits and TV hits from the UK. And Tokyo Hotel were all their rage. You know, they had just come up, and yeah, I think it was back then. I'm just trying to pinpoint the year. I think it was back then. And at some point, also I started listening to Visual K, and I was getting pissed because the guy, he kind of looked like he was trying to sort of imitate the style. But anyway, long story short, I was never a fan, but I've seen them live because my friends, a few years ago, he had won some tickets to Tokyo Hotel in Athens, so we went to see them. They were very good, apparently. Very good. Yeah, it is the song. You are from Venezuela. Good thing you got out of there when you did. Well, actually, yes. I agree. Yeah, well, I was born in Venezuela, and I still have lots of family there. Lots of my family, they emigrated there in the 50s, along mid-50s, along with other Greek people, not just my family. So various generations, they live there and they still live there. I have uncles and aunts and cousins and stuff there. But my parents, they chose to, to come back to Greece. Isn't that low? Did you correct the tuning? Okay. Sing it.
I was doing it for you, not for me.
Hello, DTR. Καλησπέρα.
Hello.
Όλα καλά εδώ. Ελπίζω και I will choke on the tapioca.
Are you gonna sing it or not?
Yeah.
Looking at the sky above me.
Rezzo. The fuck are you doing?
Look, she's it. For one time she's eating.
She's eating.
Sure, you shush.
Sing it together. That's gonna be fun.
Good.
Bye. the sky above me, fragrant leaves in my hand, leading the storm behind me. Once again, I am riding alone in torment, sliding out and not escape. Told me you knew.
I'm in a shitty position.
You knew how I meant. You screwed me up. Talk to me. You screwed me up, and then you're expecting me to sing also.
I'm in a shitty position. What do you want? Okay, go again. From where do you want it?
Na 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 na.
Yeah. Before?
Yeah.
The first verse. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Inside of me, fragrant leaves in my hand, leaving the storm behind me. Once again, I am I walk through your way. Once believed to be distant, talk to me. Embrace friends and foes, and now I go. I know we finally watch me rise above you, smash this blinding illusion in your lives. Uncreated sadness, hear me when I tell you I know better than believing in madness. I am reborn, I am revolution. The cat is acting crazy here. It's like
I'm sitting in a shit position. I'm losing it.
And I crawl a bit along. I know you fear to say you miss me. Now I've proved you wrong. Sometimes the weight feels heavy on the shoulder. Didn't me? Right when I think you get everything's the way it was supposed to be. Watch me rise above you, smash this blinding illusion in your lives. Uncreated sadness, hear me when I tell you I know better than believing in madness. I am reborn, I am revolution.
That's it, I cannot. The guitar keeps going.
Okay, and what is the position that is okay for you?
Not these chairs.
Okay, why don't you sit a bit in the front?
Because I get lost from the camera. It's I need to get out of these chairs. You need, if you want to do this, we do it with a different chair next time.
Well, you're putting too many limitations, and you're gonna screw up the whole setup. You just need to, to turn the camera a bit on your side and just sit a bit in the front, and that you solve your problem.
My hands, because I get, I fuck my tendons like this.
Sam should sing his all-time classic Hateful Love songs.
There you go.
There you go.
Wait, give me 1 second for my tendons. because the guitar keeps going down, up, left, and right.
Ivani is claiming the chair. Yeah, she is.
I feared for that light there. 1 second, because you screwed the cable. You see the cable?
Yeah, she screwed up the cable.
And lady is a bit assertive.
We risked losing our lights because Vanilla, she got tangled in the cables of the lights, and it was kind of weird.
I hated you. I hate you.
Do you know any Anne Boleyn songs? Actually, no. I've only heard them once, and that's because you recommended them. Pachi, pachi. Thank you very much. And you need to find a good position because you cannot.
Why don't you get that tree and you shove it up your ass?
What?
While
I haven't
live streaming.
I haven't finished it yet.
That tree.
What tree? Oh, that tree.
Yeah, this. Why don't you shove it up your ass while showing the guys?
I don't know. You're the guy who specializes in that. Why don't you do it yourself? So this is my new bonsai tree. It's a pine. It's a kind of pine, and the way that it's
We go back to
evil. Well, it's called kokedama. This kind of the shape, because there is the soil. It's inside, and outside they take live moss. It's actual living moss, and they make it in the shape of a ball with thread. I was quite curious about how they do it, but eventually it's thread, and it looks very impressive. But I need to keep it out of the cat's reach, because the cats, they go and eat everything.
Out of the cat's reach.
But it's really nice if you see it. I don't know if you can see it.
Out of the cat's reach. No. Why?
I don't know for how long this can last.
You need to see yourself there if it's on focus.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot.
They can totally see it. You don't need to go closer. This is a camera. This is an SLR camera. They can see everything perfectly, and you shouldn't be calling.
That's rude.
This is on a camera.
I love bonsai trees, but my first one met its demise at the jaws of Lady. It was a Chinese elm bonsai, and right now I just have the wood. She ate once. She ate everything, the leaves and a few branches, and the second time she just attacked the naked tree and ate the wood.
She's planting trees.
I'm still hoping to resurrect that tree, but I don't know if it's...
She's not telling you that she kills every plant. She's trying to water every man. She's killing all the... You're killing every plant.
No.
Yeah.
All of my plants are alive.
No. She doesn't have a green thumb. She's killing every plant.
That's not true. That's not true.
You're complaining every month and all the plants are dying in your hands.
That's not true. All of our houses until now, we have changed two houses.
She says this thing to feel better.
It's true. Our houses
have
dark living rooms. And the places that I keep the plants are the living room. They just...
But the reality is the plants keep dying on you.
They don't.
You're abusing the planet. You narcissistic bastard.
I don't know how to pronounce this flower, but the hyacinth, hyacinth. I don't know how to pronounce. It's a very common plant. I have the same one for the past 3 years.
Of course.
And before that, I left my old one that wasn't dead when we moved here to my mom.
Browsing Wikipedia to see the only plant that doesn't die.
And my aloe vera is still alive.
This is called cheating. She's killing every plant on the planet because she's a piece of shit.
You were going around that and eventually you found it. My God. Can Sam play something by In Flames? I don't think he likes In Flames. I'm the one who likes In Flames.
No, I don't. I don't like usually European bands.
What is a Pachimaru song? Yeah, the hyacinth, if I'm pronouncing it well, I don't know. It has a very beautiful smell. I really like the fragrance. At the moment, I'm growing. What he hasn't told you is that
at the moment she's growing.
I have a chili pepper that is growing since I planted it. When did we take it? Around May? Or I'm saying what? Somewhere around in the summer, and it's thriving. It doesn't have fruit like the peppers yet, but it's growing by the day. And I'm growing a second pepper, chili peppers, like the colorful ones, and I'm growing the purple potato. Can you bring it? Can you bring the potato? Okay, you cannot. Well, I bought a purple potato from the shop, and we didn't cook it for a long time, so it grew flowers. And I said, okay, I will try an experiment, and eventually it was very successful. So now it's becoming a little tree, and I just brought a flower pot that someone threw downstairs to plant the potato. Leve, ma che cazzo fa? She's sitting like this.
You can take a picture and show them.
Paul, what have you been up to? I know you've been a busy bee. I thought you weren't around anymore. Sorry. In Flames is easily one of my favorite bands. My English teacher showed me Come Clarity in middle school. That's a good teacher. The only thing I can keep alive are pumpkin plants. Never tried to plant a pumpkin. Actually, would be nice. You know, the problem is that we don't have a balcony here where we are, and we don't have a garden. So the only place that I can place my plants are on top of the library, and the living room is very dark during the daytime. For some reason, I don't understand. And every other location in the house, a lady can go and just attack the plants. So many of them are toxic, so we cannot allow her to eat them.
The sad truth.
Can I have my?
You are happy.
Can I have my? The charger.
Truth. It's gonna die.
Can you bring me my charger?
No.
Can you? Plugs?
No. Your mobile is gonna die. She complained.
And I don't know which. Do you have one with a British plug? Do you have a British plug?
Mobile?
I need to connect this.
Yes.
I need an adapter.
Yes. Just take it from the kitchen.
Ah, I forgot.
Rail?
I thought it was the opposite. Sorry.
Rail? And there you have it. Be careful. Lady, guarda che faccia. Ma che faccia? No, she stood up.
Faccino.
No, faccino.
Faccino. Okay. So I can connect this here. Puttana.
Piantina.
Puttana.
You
No.
just no.
Put it up there. Up.
I need to stand up at all costs. Right.
They need a lot of space and water, and that's exactly what I'm suspecting.
Sorry, hold this.
For the potato, and I don't know where. I'm gonna grow a fucking potato in this house without a window.
No, it's not this place.
I only have spider plants because they are practically unkillable. I might have to consider that actually. Can Sam play something by The Offspring?
Yeah.
Do you know how to play something by The Offspring?
You know, guys, I know how to play many songs, but is that
Sing electricity to charge the phone.
I know how to play many songs. Is that
Can you imagine? Like I wouldn't have to pay bills anymore. I would just have to sing electricity all the time, like 24/7, like an electric generator. That was a good joke, actually. Okay. So, insects for the pollen.
you know, guys? I used to play many songs.
I didn't know that.
But
I know nothing about gardening.
I don't know if I remember. Let me see if I can remember. I need to remember here. Maybe it was here. I will find it.
Meanwhile, I will try to finish this. All the balls are left.
Yeah, it was here. Yeah. It was there, but I don't remember the lyrics. Yeah,
And also,
the keys.
you have to say to the guys that these are some of your favorite songs to sing at karaoke when you're that drunk in Japan.
Then it was.
Listen to these songs, it reminds me how much, like how much time has passed. Like I was in school when this song came out. Jesus Christ.
Amazing music. Then it was.
Last Offspring album was pretty sad. Did you listen to it? I didn't know
The last album.
I didn't know they were active.
Yes. Fuck me.
Are they still active? Is it good?
I didn't listen to it yet.
Well, here people are saying that lots of blah blah blah, wow,
And I don't remember the lyrics, guys. It's 50
Yeah,
years.
That's because you never give a shit about the lyrics.
No, I knew them by
Sam
heart.
is a person that hates lyrics, and he always tells me, "Oh, nobody gives a shit about lyrics," and I'm like, I feel very appreciated now.
No, I remember. I knew the lyrics of my favorite songs, but if it is 50 years since I don't listen to these songs, so gone.
I don't know about the new Offspring. Yeah, it's.
No idea.
Well, I wish we could go back in time, because now all that people know about is uneducated, uncultivated, illiterate artists who are claiming to play music, but doesn't sound like much of a music to me, personally. No offense. So, by the way, back to 2000. Oh my god, I would gladly go back to the 80s, to the 90s, or to 2000. After that, after 2010, I cannot say I have been very, very impressed by anything. So, just a piece of news, the song I have been telling you about, the one I sang for the Japanese band, it's officially out from the 27th of January. You can hear it on Spotify and everything. Just type Fate Gear Romancer, English version. So you will hear me singing, and it's
Romancing
Romancer.
in the toilet.
So, yeah, it's parts romancing in the toilet. What? I'm perplexed. Anyway, the song is a part of an English-speaking EP that was released on the 27th, and if you want the physical CD, obviously, you can get it from CD Japan, unless you live in Japan. It's a website called cdjapan.co.jp, I think. So, otherwise, you can stream it on Spotify. It's a quite nice song. I wasn't alive then. That's okay. That's okay. Now we can all tease you for the things that you don't know from before 2000. I'm always so critical of most post-90s music that sooner or later I may be called okay boomer. Well, that makes 3 of us.
I don't remember the fucking songs.
That makes 3 of
I
us.
used to play so many.
I mean, I find myself so often going back and watching 90s romantic comedies, or even like early 90s or late 80s slapstick comedies. And only now, after all these decades, I appreciate them, because back then I was like, too blah, too, I don't know, too romantic, too bad humor or something. But now the bar for bad humor has gone so low, and the bar for, I don't know, movie making has gone so low that I fully appreciated the value of romantic comedies, like type of Reese Witherspoon, Meg Ryan, and Hugh Grant and stuff like that. And so much that I cannot even describe it. I mean, you watch them and you're like, they exude that air of the world had something to look forward to, that type of atmosphere, or at least that's the way I interpret it. I feel it. That's the kind of feeling it gives me, especially when you go even before that, like 80s or something. You kind of, you smell the relative calmness of the world back then. I mean, there definitely had big problems, but not as big as we have now, I think. I think early 2000 was actually pretty good music-wise. Yeah, it wasn't bad. But give me any 80s or 90s, no, basically 80s pop song. They were making some seriously good music back then. Oh my god! You gonna play something else? Or you wanna go to eat? No? Okay, 80s, 90s, zero. Noughties. They call them noughties, but I don't know why they call them noughties and not zeros. But who am I? I'm not a native speaker. I can relate, even if I do not watch much movies, but last week I watched Airplane and I was laughing hysterically. I haven't watched Airplane, but we did watch Elvira Mistress of the Dark yesterday and the day before. And although I was very familiar with the character, I had never actually watched the movies before. There were B movies. The first one was much better than the second one, but the character is very iconic, and it was quite funny actually. I just wish we had more of these characters back then. You don't really get to have this type of characters anymore making the screen.
What the fuck? How was that song?
Which song?
It was my favorite song from No More Tears. There you go.
And I actually wanted your opinion about something. Let me open my document. Okay, gotcha. What are you trying to play?
You don't know?
No.
This song, it was called, I even forgot the title. It's my favorite song from No More Tears.
Who is No More Tears?
Ozzy Osbourne. One of my favorite albums of
I
the
never
90s.
I never liked Ozzy Osbourne or Black Sabbath or any heavy metal
Black Sabbath,
band.
but Ozzy Osbourne, come on.
Okay. For a moment, it sounded like Sweet Home Alabama or something.
I don't remember it.
And she's sitting over here on the right.
I don't remember it. It was, one of my favorite songs.
I see. Let's. I'm missing part of the chats. Oh, clap. I don't like classical either. While I'm watching them, I got an ad on my own live. Skip ad. So, fuck the top chat. I hate top chat. Live chat. And I'm still not getting the entire chat. Just a second, guys. Apparently, I'm missing part of the chat. Okay, switching off and switching on again. Did you find it eventually?
I've been looking for an answer.
Oh, I know the song. Okay, now I see the entire chat.
Those were fucking songs in the 90s.
I'm trying to place my glasses, but I'm wearing no glasses. Ciao Italia, ciao tutti. 2010s with SOG. Well, yeah. While I'm watching, I'm playing Burn by Deep Purple. You know my origins. True. True, Paul.
Zio Paul.
Zio Paul. I hope we can find a
Road
slot.
to Ozzy Osbourne. That song. Come on. That was amazing song. Road to Nowhere.
Japan and Asia has some 80s songs that I like. The J-pop back then was incredible. It has wonderful songs. So, okay, next time I'm gonna consult the guys about what I wanted to speak about because it's quite late.
Yeah, and I need to go. And you all piss off. Bye.
Nobody's gonna piss off.
Yeah, bye. That's it. Goodbye. It got bored. And
from a romantic troubadour, you
didn't play the song. Play the song I'm talking about.
What song?
No.
What song?
Road to Nowhere. Come on.
Okay, and what is this?
Play it there.
A death sentence. I'm watching the live from here.
Then look for it.
Play it from your own mobile.
Where is my mobile?
By the way, you're moving the chairs and this thing is gonna fall.
Where's the other mobile?
I don't know.
That's it.
Dio Sabbath is the best Sabbath. I do not have an opinion, guys, because it's not my genre. And I'm not a fan.
Of what?
Of classic metal.
It's not classic metal.
Whatever you call it. Apart from Iron Maiden, the rest of the bands I'm not a very big fan.
Okay, that's it.
I like the glam bands from the 80s, but that was not classic metal.
Road to Nowhere, Ozzy Osbourne. Guys, check this song out. It's history. And by the way, No More Tears
I'm pretty sure
from Ozzy Osbourne is one of the top albums of the 90s.
So. No More Tears was the tagline of Johnson & Johnson's shampoo for babies. It was like, no more tears.
Yeah, and this album was the best album of the 90s, according to me, for rock and metal.
Yeah,
was when Zakk Wylde was stopped. When he started being a beggar.
A beggar?
Yeah, he started being beard and dirty and whatever.
Oh, you mean?
He stopped washing himself.
Okay. You know, it's not the music so much. It's also the music, but it's the vocals that I cannot stand. They stress me.
That's
Ozzy and
what
Lemmy,
I love.
Ozzy and Lemmy, the vocal color.
Oh, shush.
I cannot stand it. They're gonna screw your video. Because we just played this, maybe they're gonna take our video down now. We will get copyrighted.
Okay, let me. Okay, bye. That's it.
So.
Okay.
We will get a copyright
claim.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be a copyright strike, so it's hopefully gonna be okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
So, guys, I'm gonna talk to you about this in the next episode or in another live stream if I manage to make one on Instagram at some point during the week. But other than that, next Saturday we're always we are still going to be here, and stop taking off your socks. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Can you stop? It's disgusting, eh? Um,
I have unlimited, plenty.
okay, I bought them for you, but if you don't want me to throw them to the trash can, calm the fuck down.
It's a set of 2.
Okay.
Plenty.
So
multiple.
thank you very much, guys, for tagging along even tonight, and we're gonna be here next Saturday, hopefully with some more good news for you. And have a nice evening. And yep, thanks a lot.
And
take good care of yourselves, okay?
And
Bye bye.
No.
What no?
No.
What no?
No.
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 No bye. No goodbye to you.
Bye.